Hey guys, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to talk to you all about my latest foundation routine. And I know I just did a foundation routine if you guys look at my channel, but I haven't uploaded that often. And I uploaded that foundation routine in like August or September, and I have changed it again. My skin is dry for the winter, so I just wanted to show you guys a more updated foundation routine on what I've been doing more recently. And my foundation routine changes all the time. Like, I get something, I love it, and I'm like set in stone. I'm like, this is my routine, this is what I'm gonna do forever. And then guess what? A new product comes out, or the weather changes, or I try something different one day, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this one, I'm gonna use it. So I am very sick. So my nose is bright red. I had it covered, I put the foundation on, it covered it so nicely, and then I had to stop and blow my nose, and now I look sick again. I always have the classic cute red nose. When I get sick, I can't seem to work around it. It happens every time, every year. I get sick and boom, red nose. So I apologize for that, but we'll just try to ignore that little aspect of things. I would love to sit down and do a skincare routine for you guys if that is something that you would be interested in as well. But for today, this is just kind of an updated foundation routine for like the winter months and what I'm probably going to be using throughout December, January, February, and then in March I'll probably have to do another updated one because I'm sure it'll change then. I'm gonna go ahead and stop yabbering, but I did want to mention that I'm really excited because I plan to put up 12 new makeup tutorials, 12 days of tutorials. I want to put up 12 makeup tutorials or reviews or something up until Christmas, and so that's kind of my plan right now. This video is going to go up before I start doing that, so I just wanted to let you guys know that that's kind of where I think I'm going to head with my channel, and I will stop talking and let's get on into the skin portion of this video. So we're going to start off, and I'm going to use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. This has been my favorite. Holy crap. This has been my favorite moisturizer forever, and if you watch that video that I did a couple months back, you know this, but I'm at the end of my moisturizer, and I don't care if this isn't technically sanitary or not. I'm the only person that uses this thing. So it doesn't come out anymore in the pump, so I've been just scraping it out of the bottom. I just lay it on its side, and I kind of scrape it out. I know, totally weird. Probably shouldn't do it, but that's how I've been doing it. And I am a little bit sick right now, which I probably said in the intro, I'm gonna assume, because I film all of this out of order. But my nose is bright red from being sick because I'm constantly blowing my nose. So just try to ignore that. I'm gonna try not to sniffle through this whole entire video. The next product that I'm going to use is my favorite primer ever, and this is the Too Faced Hangover X primer. This primer has been my tried and true, and like I've said, I've tried so many things in my life, so many primers, but I have such terribly dry skin that this primer always seems to be exactly what I need. So I just put it on like a lotion. Like, I use it just like a moisturizer. Honestly, this primer is probably more of a moisturizer than a primer, but I don't care because it makes my foundation look so much better. You guys have absolutely no idea. It's amazing. Okay, so for foundation options, I have two foundations that I'm loving right now and I'm obsessed with. I have the Unique Mineral Touch foundation, which is amazing, but my skin is so dry right now and my nose is so chapped looking that this foundation I'm not going to use today, even though it's amazing and it would do an amazing job of covering up the redness around my nose. I'm actually going to just use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow just because it is so moisturizing that it'll be exactly what I need to cover up any, or not just to cover up any redness, but to also like keep my skin from looking really nasty around my nose. So I'm just going to dot this on. I think I'm in the shade, I probably should have told you guys that. I'm in the shade 202. So, this shade oxidizes just a tiny bit. It's not crazy oxidation by any means, but it does oxidize a little bit. So if you don't like foundations that oxidize, you might not like this one. I don't mind it though because it oxidizes pretty good with my skin. It's not like terrible. Like I said, I've had foundations that oxidize so bad that you never want to use them again. And this one is like really good. So I'm going to go ahead and buff this into my skin with my beauty blender. And I love the beauty blender. It's probably my favorite foundation applicator out there, like on the market. It's so freaking good. I just love it. And because again, I have dry skin, I'm gonna reiterate this throughout the whole video. You know, I was gonna show you my acne, but I didn't. As you can probably see now, versus like, I can try to see if I can throw in a clip or just a picture of what it was looking like 2 months ago. So you guys can see my skin right now is having a breakout all over my forehead. It is so much better now, and it's so much more my natural skin, because before it was like bumpy and lumpy and terrible, and it just came out of nowhere. Like it was the weirdest thing to have this acne that I've never had. Like, you know, it's one thing if you're somebody who's had acne like through high school or your whole life, so you know how to deal with it, but I had never had it, so it stressed me out. I cried over it. Like, I know my boyfriend made fun of me for, well, he didn't make fun of me, but he just like, why are you crying? It's just acne. But I'd never had it before, so I didn't understand how to use it, or how to use it. Yeah, how to use your acne, how to cover it up. Okay, so the concealer that I'm gonna use, which I showed this in my last foundation video, but this is the Benefit Fake Up Concealer. They do not sell this as Fake Up anymore. It's like the Boing Moisture Concealer. But basically, oh my gosh, I'm at the end of it. Oh no. It's got this really nice moisture ring around it. I'm seriously clear at the end of this concealer. That's actually exciting. I never used stuff like this up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some more of this, so I'll have to get the Boing, but I'm just gonna put this under my eyes and kind of like a triangle, because this has that moisture ring, and I'm telling you, it helps save my life. I have 01 Light as the color that I'm using, and I'm gonna just buff this in with my beauty blender, just using patting motions. I don't want to like rip it under there, you know, because like nobody likes that look of streaky under eyes, you know, nobody likes that. Okay, and then after I use that, I want to give a little bit more of highlight, give a little bit more to my face. So I'm gonna go in with another concealer, but before I even get too far, I'm going to prep my Laura Mercier powder into my lid here. This is just the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have the mini size, but I like to keep this out because right after I blend out this concealer, I'm gonna go in with my brush and I'm going to set my under eyes, because for me it just seems to work better that way. So I'm gonna use my NARS concealer in Vanilla. I love this concealer, and I really didn't use it too often until recently. I just grabbed it out of my drawer because the concealers I was using like were leaving weird, they just weren't looking good with my skin. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't liking it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try the NARS one and see if that one works better. And it's been like my saving grace when it comes to my nose area. And it's not even just my under eye, like the Shape Tape works pretty good in my under eye. I think it gets a little cakey on me personally just because I have such dry skin. But like the Shape Tape on my forehead, down my nose, and my chin looks terrible. And I love the Shape Tape for my under eyes, like I said, but it just looks so bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush into this and get some powder on it, so that way I'm ready to go as soon as I blend this out, so I don't have to look around too much. But I'm gonna blend in my color here. Do you like the faces I'm making? I know I do. And then, whoop, I'm going to set my under eyes. But I'm gonna set any place I put concealer with the translucent powder. And the reason I'm using the translucent is because the other powder I use has some color to it, and I like the highlighting effect in this area. So I just continue to use that translucent powder there. And then when I don't use, tap that back in there. Whoop. Make a little bit of a mess, and good to go there. So then I'm going to grab, gotta make sure I grab the right one because I got two that look the same here. Okay, this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is my favorite because it's not crazy super matte or anything. It just works really well. So that is the powder of choice for me. And I just use a big old fluffy brush to apply it. And it works really well. Like, I love it. It's my go-to. So I just go ahead and set my face with it. And then I am going to really quickly move on to my eyes and do my eye tutorial, and then I will come back and finish up the face. Alright, so I've got some crazy eye makeup going on right now, and if you want to see this craziness in action, I will have that video either up before this one or after this one. I haven't decided what order I'm going to do those videos in, but you guys will have to see if this is like a fail video or like what I put as the title, because I struggled with this eye look so much, and on camera when I look at it I hate it, but when I look in person I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, but on camera it looks unblended, and maybe that's just how my viewfinder is making it look, but girl, you don't even know. But I'm gonna use the next step in my face routine is going to be the MAC I almost said Give Me Bronze, Give Me Sun. And I just recently purchased this, and I'm so happy that I did because I love it. So I'm going to use this just like in my contour areas. So right there in the hollows of my cheeks. And I love it because it doesn't look too overly, sorry, I put that right in your view. It doesn't look too overly contoured or overly done. And it just looks like a nice sun-kissed glow. And that is why I love it so much. And I, like, honestly hear so many people talking about MAC Give Me Sun, and I had never tried it before, so trying it out, I was like, heck, yes, I love it. I love MAC products, though. I really do. Like, I'm gonna also put this up here in my temple area, but MAC products have been products that I have used for the longest time. Like, I remember when I got my first MAC things from MAC. I actually have a haul of my first MAC purchases ever. It was my first ever MAC haul, and it was like some eyeshadows, and I don't know if I got lipstick. I think I got like the Rubenesque paint pot, so I was obsessed with it, you guys. It was amazing. So staying with my love for MAC, as I said, I'm going to use the MAC Gingerly blush, and lately, like, this has just kind of been what I've been gravitating towards. I love to have a wide variety of blushes, but on a typical day-to-day basis, I usually stick to like the same blush for a period of time, and then I'll trade it out. And it just kind of goes on like when I'm feeling like it, you know? So lately I've just been feeling my Gingerly blush. So I just apply that, and then sometimes if I feel like I'm looking a little too intense, I'll take, you know, my fluffy brush and I'll just kind of lightly go over it a little bit. And then for my highlight lately, I have been loving this Hourglass palette that I got, and I got it from Nordstrom, and it actually came kind of broken, so this shade here just falls right out, so I'm going to try not to like lift it up too good. But I think I'm going to go with this one in the middle, which is Pure Strobe Light, and it's just a really pretty one. This Hourglass palette, like, it was expensive. It was $62, okay? And I was like, oh, for 3 shades, do I want to do it? And then I was like, you know what? Yes, I do, because I will drop 30 bucks on just one highlighter, and this gives me 3, and they're beautiful. I mean, look at it. It looks natural, but it still has this really glowy look. And when you feel like crap like I do today, like, I feel horrible. I'm so stuffed up. My nose is gonna be bright red today. Like, no matter what I do, I had to blow my nose and all my foundation came off. So there's no point in even trying to make it look like I'm not sick, because girl, I'm sick. I'm also gonna use it down my nose, my forehead, and then right here on my chin. And that's just kind of the order that I like to do it. And lo and behold, that is my completed look for my face. I forgot to grab one thing, as usual. Just take some MAC Fix Plus, and it just sets all of those powders down, and you have your completed makeup routine. So this is definitely, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit because I feel like we're really close, so we don't need to be that close. But this has definitely been one of those routines that I've stuck with and I've liked it. I feel like my skin has been doing a lot better with this routine. I don't know what caused me to break out and have that really weird situation that I had going on my forehead. I really don't know what the cause of it was. I didn't change too much in my diet to make it go back to normal. I just used some different products and it kind of went away. So if you guys want a in-depth skincare routine video, I would love to do that for you guys because I love skincare. That is my jam. I would love to help you guys out with that. I have some products that I really love and I think you guys would love too, so I would definitely be willing to do a skincare routine video for you guys if you guys are interested, where I can really sit down and show you like, hey, this is how I fixed my acne problem, or this is what I'm doing to prevent myself from having any more acne. This video was kind of a showing you how I cover up my face. I don't know, I just like to do updated ones, especially when I like change up my foundation routine so often. So I wanted to do this one for you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm super excited to be back into the swing of things with YouTube and have time to sit down and film. So I will be doing plenty of that. So you guys just keep on the lookout for it, and I will talk to all of you in my next video. Bye guys.
Why? Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Better than